Neil Bibby, MSP, thank you for giving up your time today to come to this match. How was that game for you?
It was very tiring. I didn't play the full 90 minutes, fortunately. I managed to come off and back on again, but it was a good match, and obviously well played in a very good spirit, and obviously pleased that the Scottish Parliament team won. But it was a good match all round.
Did you expect to win?
No. I'll be perfectly honest with you. We don't play very often together, so but it was a good, well played match.
We were standing here, we were really impressed with that. I think we underestimated you a little bit, so apologies for that. We thought the entire game went really well. You're playing with your brother today, Richard. I'll bring Richard in. Richard, how did you find that?
It was a cracking game. I came off like 5 minutes to go. My calves, I was cramping up there, so glad to play 80 minutes, 75 minutes, 80 minutes, get under my belt. It was good. Enjoyed playing with my brother. It's always good to play with him. He wasn't shouting at me today, which was good.
Do you guys have a history of playing football together?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, always up the driveway and all that, doing the park and stuff. It was brilliant back in the day. Times are changed now. Moving on, can't do that. We miss it, but I do miss it.
So this has always been a kickabout for you. What's your involvement with football been?
Well, I mean, in terms of obviously, watching and playing football, I'm a big supporter of the fair trade football movement, which I know supporters direct have been involved in. I was pleased today that we're using Bala sports footballs, which are ethically produced in Pakistan. So I think that's very important, and I want to make sure that we see more fair trade footballs used, not in just games like this, but more games throughout Scotland. So I was pleased that we were using Bala sport footballs today.
Neil, I've got to take you off the football pitch now and put you into the Parliament seat for a minute. How important is it for the Scottish Parliament to get involved in helping fans have more of a voice in football? I think
it's very important. I certainly think the more say that fans have over running the football clubs, the better. It's done no harm to clubs in Germany who seem to be doing very well. Barcelona use an ownership model. It doesn't seem to have done them any harm. So the fans always have the best interests at heart for a football club. The fans' interests should be at the heart of football clubs, and anything we can do to support supporters' involvement in the running of football clubs can only be a good thing.
Is it just can the Parliament get more involved in actually doing things, do you think, or is it really just keeping a focus on it, keeping an eye on it, and hoping that the fans and the governing bodies do it properly?
Well, I think it's important that it's supporter-led, club by club, and each fans will know what's in the best interest of their club. So I don't think it should be anything that comes from the top down. But if there's ways in which we can encourage and promote, ownership of football clubs and supporters getting more involved, then certainly, we should look at every avenue to do that.
I'm just going to bring Richard back in before I let you go. Richard, who was the better footballer growing up between the pair of you?
It's got to be myself. I'm sorry, it's got to be myself.
And would you like to respond to that?
I would second that. I would second that. I think you've got the camera evidence to prove it.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for giving up your time today. We'll let you get off and have your shower. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.